For the Stoics, self-control, perseverance, fortitude, and nobility of character were all associated with discipline as a fundamental virtue. They encouraged unwavering devotion and prudent use of our days. Seneca, for instance, exhorted us to cherish the present because life is fleeting. The ability to do important tasks, even in the absence of desire, is referred to as self-discipline by the Cambridge Dictionary. To avoid doing activities that don't advance our goals, we must exercise self-control. It also needs a goal to work toward and inspiration to get started. Therefore, we show discipline if we carry out our obligations and abstain from superfluous activities. This practice can be challenging for many people, despite its apparent simplicity. The foundation of self-discipline is self-control. This film examines the intimate connection between physical and mental activities and demonstrates how embracing historical ideas can strengthen our resilience in everyday life. I'll now share the guidelines for achieving discipline the old-fashioned manner. First principle, daily reliability. One of the most important things about reaching goals, according to many, is sticking to a routine. This also applies to self-discipline. Marcus Aurelius understood the value of performing on a regular basis and giving oneself fully to the task at hand. We develop mental toughness and learn to accept the difficult path when we regularly devote our time and energy to a certain goal or practice. Our consistency sends a message to the cosmos in addition to demonstrating our commitment to ourselves. This includes the daily journey and the efforts we make in addition to the final product. A discipline that moves us ahead is developed by living in the now and focusing on what is essential. Principle 2. Look for helpful models. We are greatly influenced by our role models in terms of how our thoughts, attitudes, and actions develop. Marcus Aurelius stressed the importance of looking to others for direction and inspiration. We can learn vital lessons from their experiences and improve our self-discipline by discovering inspiring people who have accomplished the goals we strive for. A mentor, someone close to us who has faced challenges and succeeded, someone who exemplifies traits and values that speak to us, or someone who is a leader in our field of interest, can all serve as an instructional model. We can learn important lessons and acquire vital insights by examining their routes and adopting their tactics. Third principle, the control dichotomy. The dichotomy of control was one of Marcus Aurelius' core mental concepts. This is letting go of things that are out of our control and acknowledging and accepting what is. We can prevent pain brought on by outside forces by focusing on what we can influence and accepting accountability for our feelings, ideas, and actions. We frequently spend mental energy on issues beyond of our control, which not only hampers our progress, but also emotionally exhausts us. Accepting the dichotomy of control relieves us of the pressure of attempting to control the uncontrollable, allowing us to focus and attain tranquility by directing our efforts toward the things that really matter. Fourth principle, dismiss the victim mentality. Refusing to adopt a victim mindset is another crucial component of self-discipline. Marcus Aurelius emphasized that we should not blame other people for our situations. Rather, we should accept responsibility for our actions and results. Recognizing our ability to influence reality via our choices and actions is part of taking ownership of our life. It necessitates letting go of self-pity and making excuses in order to embrace our mistakes and shortcomings as chances for development and learning. This gives us the confidence to proceed and take action to overcome obstacles. Fifth principle, engage in delayed gratification. The ability to turn off short-term advantages in favor of long-term gains is a crucial component of self-discipline in today's culture of instant gratification. Delaying gratification in order to attain goals and maintain self-discipline was something Marcus Aurelius knew. This entails making choices that put long-term benefits ahead of transient pleasures. We have the option to spend our time learning new skills, expanding our knowledge, or completing important undertakings rather than giving in to diversion or transient pleasures. We gain patience, resilience, and a greater sense of personal control when we practice delayed gratification. Sixth principle, disregard unfavorable comments. If we let them influence our thoughts, unpleasant ideas, external evaluations, and negative judgments might weaken our self-discipline. Marcus Aurelius understood the importance of dismissing detractors and not letting their opinions define who we are or how much they will hinder our goals. It's important to realize that not everyone will share our perspective or understand our course. People can mistrust our judgment, ask us questions about our choices, or give us unwanted advice. Allowing their negativity to contaminate our thinking, however, weakens our self-discipline and encourages uncertainty. Principle 7. Embrace adversity voluntarily. Marcus Aurelius highlighted the importance of challenging ourselves through self-disciplined actions in awkward circumstances. Intentional adversity turns into a useful tool for bolstering self-control and resilience. By purposefully placing ourselves in awkward situations, we teach our thoughts how to adjust and get through obstacles. This can take many different shapes, like getting up early for a challenging workout, allocating time to activities that push our limitations, going on a temporary fast, or giving up certain indulgences and habits. Eighth principle, assess and consider the day. The fundamental cornerstones of self-discipline are self-awareness and self-evaluation. Identifying our strengths and places for growth via reflection and analysis of our everyday actions was advocated by Marcus Aurelius. When it comes to discipline, reflecting on our choices and actions at the end of each day enables us to track our progress and make required corrections. This aids in identifying patterns, habits, or discordant actions that hinder our self-discipline. We can strengthen and cultivate our self-discipline in positive ways by identifying our areas of weakness. Examining historical instruction. It is noteworthy that historical teachings, which are firmly grounded in life lessons and personal growth, usually employ metaphors from sports. Activities like wrestling, fighting, running, and observing provided inspiration to the ancients. They used metaphors, both mental and physical, to explain how they approached resilience and discipline. Marcus Aurelius, for instance, said that severe treatment of the body guarantees the body's submission to the mind. They believe that facing difficulties strengthens both the body and the mind, which is reflected in their use of physical analogies. Nature gave every one of us special qualities. The ancients said that it is our responsibility to respect these qualities and make good use of them so that we might benefit society as a whole. Seneca once said, "We spend most of our short life wasting it." How many people have no clear purpose for their energy as they move through life? We need an ultimate aim to drive us forward in order to progress. To get our bearings, we must follow a star in the sky. The philosophers of antiquity were real fighters. Our accomplishments reach a higher plane of brilliance when we possess self-discipline. For the ancients, having these qualities of self-control, self-mastery, and moderation was crucial. No one is fit to rule unless he has first been his own master, said Seneca. I'd like to express my gratitude to each and every one of you for taking the time to consider the close relationship that exists between historical philosophy, self-discipline, and mental resilience. I hope you have found some meaningful resonance with the concepts and values I have offered.